Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's KillerCast, and welcome back. So today we're going to be doing an Ultra Nightmare build on Jarek. We're going to be discussing his artifacts, skills, masteries, and the total stats, and then we'll showcase him in Ultra Nightmare. This video is not a guide on him by any means. So if you guys would like a guide on him, I could do that, or there's plenty of other Jarek guys. But we're just going to be strictly focusing on Jarek, his use, and what he brings to the table for Ultra Nightmare. So let's get straight into it. So for sets, the only really important one is lifesteal. You guys know lifesteal heals you by 30% of damage that you deal. So that's the set that you actually need, the 4 pieces, is lifesteal. The other one doesn't really matter. I personally run a counterattack team, so I want to speed tune him. So that's why I'm at 197. This will vary depending on your team comp, and if you're running counterattack, well, you should be if you're running Ultra Nightmare. I know there's teams without it, but for the majority of the people, they will be running counterattack. So I would say the speed that you have your Jarek at will depend on your team comp. So for example, the team I'm running is, I run Jarek lead, I run Rosin, I run Vizier, I run Steel Skull, and I also run Valkyrie. So the way I have my turn order set up is a very specific way. My cleanser, which is Steel Skull, going first. Secondly, I have Rosin the debuffer, and then I have Jarek going third, which is why my speed is at 197. It's because my Rosin speed is, I think, 200. Yeah, 200. And then I want him to be faster than Vizier just to be efficient, 193. And then my counterattack Valkyrie is going last at 191. Ultra Nightmare's speed is at 190, so you want you guys 191 and no faster than 209 for the way that I'm doing it, which is the counterattack. There's a lot of other ways to tune your guys. I've seen 250 speeds or whatever, but this is like this simple way that I'm doing it. So anyways, I went off on a tangent there. So let's just, so the speed definitely depends on your other members of your team. With that being said, the stats you want to be looking for are, you want them to be tanky, so defense is always good, defense percentage, and HP percentage. He's health-based champion. Crit rate is always nice. I do not have the luxury of having too much crit rate, 63%. Crit damage is really good. That's like end game. That's what people do to get a lot of damage. Once you get your speeds right, you want your crit rate close to 100%. And then crit damage, if you can bump it to 150 to 200, around that range, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. You can, like 2 key Ultra Nightmare. It's crazy. Debuff accuracy. So I run Vizier on my team, but I recommend, if you're not running Vizier or any debuff extender, to definitely get his accuracy to 220 to 250 range. I find that works. So I'll show you guys my artifacts real quick, and then we'll go back to the total stats. Like I said, accuracy 36, and then 11 speed, attack. So the funny thing about Jarek is that his damage is based on attack. These 2 moves on attack, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. So having attack is not the worst thing in the world. HP percentage is really good. I have defense percentage, that's good. Speed is good. The other 2 don't really matter that much. Defense percentage, HP percentage, 19%, that's really good. Accuracy plus 15. Ideally, like I said, I'd like more crit rate. HP percentage, crit rate, speed, crit damage is good. This is a pretty nice one. It's only 5-star, but it's still pretty good. Gets the job done. 40% crit rate, 17 accuracy, 7% HP. Boots, speed boots. Ideally here you would want defense percentage, and then that can allow you to get crit rate gloves or something like that if you want to optimize your damage. But I don't have the greatest artifacts in the world. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video do not as well. Otherwise, why would you be watching a Jarek guide, right? So yeah, that is my artifacts and the accessories. Defense here, and then defense here. Like I said, if you guys do not have a debuff extender like myself, you can definitely run an accuracy banner. I recommend it. And if you guys want to optimize even more damage, if you have the required defense, you want to get around 3.5 to 4k defense. The higher the better, but there is diminishing returns. That's when HP becomes better than defense, is when you get your defense around 3.5 to 4k. So if I had that without having some artifacts there, and if I had the crit rate, I'd definitely run a crit damage amulet to optimize my damage even further. accuracy here, crit damage there, and HP percentage, defense percentage. This is plus 22 defense percentage. That's really good. HP is nice. HP percentage here, HP and defense. So that is it for the artifacts and accessories. Let's look at the total stats. So 63k health. Because I met the defense threshold, any health is better. But I would ideally like to have this defense number around 4,000. That would be really good. And while having the speed that I mentioned in the counterattack, while also having 100% crit rate and as much crit damage as we can pump out. My debuff accuracy is totally fine with the debuff extender because I just need to land that DK attack one time, especially with the counterattacks. And you guys will see in a minute when I show you guys the video of why 187 works well. Skills, I have them fully maxed out. Yes, the first time Killicast has my skills maxed out. I think you guys should drop a like for that. Like, come on. Anyways, Raining Claws, you guys know what this does. Decrease attack. 60% chance when fully booked to apply decrease attack, the big version. This move, Pack Leader, has ally protection and increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. It is on a 4-turn cooldown. This move is really good because the name of the game of Ultra Nightmare is survive while also dishing out damage. Ally protection, if you place it before the first AoE attack, it helps reduce the damage that the Clanboss does, and it allows your shields to be up for the next AoE attack, so that's really good. Increased defense, the big version. Ally protection is really good. Like, not a lot of champions have an ally protection and an increased defense, so it's pretty special to have it both in one and an epic champion. Sheltering skills, this move is hella underrated. Like, it's crazy. Places a 15% continuous heal buff on one ally whenever an ally loses 20% of the max HP in one hit. This ability is not dependent on one ally losing 20% of max HP. I've seen it proc on multiple members of my team, so it's a really nice clutch heal. Doesn't do too much in the later rounds, but you're probably going to wipe anyways. And his aura is really nice, 33%. Increases ally HP by 33% in all battles. So that is a universal aura skill, works everywhere. Masteries are as follows. This is just an FYI, guys. I'm running these specific masteries because I have a counterattack. Because I run a debuff extender, I don't really need accuracy too much because I just got a lot of my debuffs once. I have no need for sniper. I have no need for master Xer to extend the duration of debuffs because my debuff extender is doing that for me. To get War Master, pretty standard build. A lot of people are using this. For Clanboss, I go down to get Blast Proof. It decreases damage received from any attacks by 5%. 50% chance to remove one random debuff from this champion when they lose 25% of their max HP. So whenever the Clanboss does that, that pow, the stun, single target, you can cleanse yourself and have a turn right away. With Lifesteal, you can recover your health. It's really good. This, I get delayed death. So reduces damage I take from a specific enemy. There's only one enemy, so it reduces damage I take from the Clanboss. Solidarity increases ally resist by 5 for each buff placed on the melee champion. So that's good because he has buffs. And there's not really anything here that I'd like to take. And these two are not really applicable for Clanboss. Well, this one kind of is, but these guys are better. And you want to get to these two anyways. Retribution. 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of their max HP from a single enemy skill. So you can't. I guess technically you could counterattack if you get stunned and cleanse. No, I'm not sure how that interaction would work, but definitely when he AoEs, you guys can definitely counterattack. And same with deterrence when they apply stun. So say for example he stuns your Jarek, assuming neutral affinity, usually targets guys who are weak affinity. Your team is going to counterattack at 20% chance. I've seen my whole team counterattack, like it's really good, and they proc their War Master or Giant Slayers. It's really, really strong. So whenever he places the stun, and then you get your cleanser to cleanse, and this is really, really good. So that's it for the overview for Jarek. We're going to jump right into Clanboss. I have pre-recorded footage, and enjoy, guys.